Hey guys, this is Bran, and I thought I made a video about this, but I guess I never posted it. Uh, and it's about my new album, my second album. It's called The Hour Before the Dawn, and I will be releasing it April 4th, but it is available for pre-order right now. You can go down to the link in the description and pre-order it, listen to a few tracks. Uh, it's available digitally and physically. The physical albums, if you pre-order that, you will receive a disc of bonus tracks, some cool stickers and bumper stickers, and some little goodies, little super secret goodies that only people who pre-order it will receive. But enough about that. Let me talk a bit more about the album itself. If you remember my first album that I released back in June, Four Branches, Tales of the Mabinogi in Song. This album was about the book, the Mabinogi, the Welsh book of amazing, amazing tales. And although the second album, has the same kind of folky, Celtic inspired sound, it's not as conceptual. I mean, all the songs on this album tell the story of the Mabinogi. Uh, but the second album it takes a step back and, turns inward more. And it's a more personal album, more natural. It's, I look out the window in the album, so to speak, uh, look at the natural world, but also, my own path that has led up to who I am now. For example, the title of the album, The Four Branches, is actually from the last song on the album, Early Bird, in which the chorus goes, do you sing for the night, do you sing for the day, do you sing for the sake of the song? The song you sing I too will sing in the hour before the dawn. And in the song I'm talking to this bird, and the sun's rising, it's in the hour before the dawn. And the song itself is about these walks I used to take a couple years ago with a friend, and we would set out, past midnight or sometimes later, and walk until the sun rose, and it was such a magical, beautiful time. Some of the best memories I've ever had was walking, in the dark, watching the sun come up a couple hours later. Oh man, it was awesome. And so I wrote a song about that, Early Bird. And the rest of the album is pretty similarly personal too. The opening track, Brothers of the Night, was co-written by my brother and I, my twin brother and I, and he's a musician too, but he doesn't play a part in any of my albums yet. But it's a song about brotherhood, appropriately, and the wolf, being a part of a pack, a wolf pack, because the song is, tells a story, tells the story of being a part of a pack from a wolf's perspective, appropriately. And it's a really cool song with Native American flute, and just a great way to open an album. And there's other personal songs. I Wish I Was a Tree was my first song I wrote as, down the bardic druidic path. I actually wrote that song on the night I joined the Order of Bards, Ovates, and Druids. And so it's really, really personal, but really, I don't know how to explain it. It's, folky, but it's approachable, I think. Speaking of the Order of Bards, Ovates, and Druids, if you are part of OBOD and you are going to the Gulf Coast Gathering in March, I will be bringing both my albums, my first one and this new one, down there for sale if you want. Which is kind of cool because I'm not releasing the new album until April 4th, and the Gulf Coast Gathering's before that. So if you're there, you can buy a physical copy before it's released. Before it's officially released, you'll have it before anyone else does. But if you're not part of OBOT, I'm sorry. But there will be multiple opportunities to hear me play live if you want. One is in late June. I'll be going up to Iowa for the Prairieland Music Fest. It's a pagan music fest with a ton of fun activities. It sounds like it's going to be a blast. It's going to be, campfires, musicians playing songs around the campfire. There's gonna be a ton of stuff. I'll put a link to that below too. And then in late September, I'll be at the Gathering of Pagan Souls in the Lake of the Ozarks. I'll be there. Mama Gina will be there. Murphy's Midnight Rounders. Some. Those are the only musicians that I currently know of. But it sounds like a ton of fun, so you should come check that out too. I'll put a link to that too. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about my new album, get the word out. You know, if you like pagan music, if you like Celtic folk flavored music, if you know anyone who does, share this with them. You know, share the link with them. Maybe, just maybe, you might like my music. I don't know. Yeah, and I just, you know, wanted to make this video. Thank you for watching. I don't want to make it too long, so I'll stop now. And peace.